My name's Sonu. I'm almost 22 years old, and I was adopted from Palna in 1994. And now I'm currently living in the United States, in New York, where I've lived for the past 18 years. It's been quite an emotional trip, quite an emotional roller coaster. Coming back here and seeing all the kids and seeing the place and all the women who were working here. And for me, I think that given people always seem to create this sort of narrative about adopted children as having all sorts of cognitive disabilities or psychological disabilities, that coming back here and seeing that they're just the most gung-ho and happy-go-lucky kids, that it really helps to, I guess, fight against all of these negative notions or extant notions that people have that are stigmatizing to the adoption practice. Coming back here is a really wonderful experience, and I think even more so for people who are considering adoption, that they should visit places like this, and they should be able to see that it's not really all that it's made up to be in terms of such a negative practice or such a bad practice. I think most adopted children always feel the need to search for themselves and try and find their own self-identity, and the only way they're capable of doing that is by finding their parent, or primarily finding their parent, which I was completely against, and I figured the only substitute or second action that I could take would be to come here. And I think this is far better than looking for answers from a parent who's lost, or you might never find, or who maybe wouldn't even want to talk to you. The first day I got here in Palna, I knew that I did the right thing, and I met some other kids who were around the same age as me, and they were all visiting too, so we all have this longing to return to our past, or return to whatever we think of as creating all of the problems, or where all of our problems lay. I think just coming here emotionally, it's definitely very cathartic, and seeing the way in which everyone responds to adoption, adopted children, responds to orphans, is just really, it's really inspiring, and it's really different. And I think it's especially hard in India, being an orphan. But here, I mean, nobody's really treated like an orphan. They're just, it's one big extended family, just huge family. And I think it's really, I think that the happiness that the children feel is really due to the women who work here, and the committee board, and all the people who donate money. But mainly, I think the backbone of this place would be all the women who are working here, and they have such a positive outlook. They really, really care for these kids, and the amount of work that they do for them, and the amount of love that they give them is just incredible, and I think they should be commended for all the work that they do. I'm hoping this video will be influential to anybody watching right now, just to see that there are numbers of successful stories of the children, adopted children. Some of the adopted children, despite their early narrative, being given up and all, can have very happy lives, and can be as successful as they want to be, and do whatever they want to achieve in life, the same as any sort of biological child. And I guess that's the moral of my story, at least, and that there really is no difference. We're all just